There we go. Good morning, everybody. Whew, that made me nervous. It said live stream was not available. So now, of course, I'm having a hot flash because that freaked me out. So, good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? Happy Saturday. Hold on, I got to let Fritz in. He's mad because the door's closed. Come on. I asked you to come here in the first place. Ah, there we go. Good morning, everybody. First, let me show you someone has a new outfit. Look, her little mini skirt. Lucille Bell. I'm dressing her for summer. So as you can tell, I got another granny square blanket that I'm rescuing. So so far I did that little purse there. I did this here, a little beach bag. You can't tell really, but this is like a lime green. It's really cute. And now I'm also working on work in progress. A hot plate that looks like watermelon for the, picnic table at camp. And then I think I'm going to make this one, not avocado, kiwi. I think I'm going to do kiwi. So yeah, they're pretty bright colors. So I'm having fun with that. Yeah, I saw this yesterday. I went in, full disclosure, I was actually just going to go to Lowe's because it's the week or two after Easter, and I wanted to see if any of their plants were neglected or on sale. They were not. But I did get, what are they? Iris. I got some bulbs to put alongside my fence. So if it ever stops raining and the river goes back where it belongs, then I'll be able to put those up there. Honestly, that's a fib because where I want to put them, the river won't come up. So what's the waistband on? The waistband isn't done yet. I just kind of pinned this on like a seamstress dress. It's just tied or it's just clipped in the back so I could see how it looks. I might have to go with white because the green on some of it was frayed so bad I had to take it off. So I may have to go with a white waistband. So I think it's kind of cute. But good morning. Oh, Ruth, are you here? Hi, Ruth. Good morning. And Barb and Karen and other Karen and Lori and Debbie. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, I just kicked the camera. Sorry. So anyway, I was headed just over to Lowe's yesterday. Of course, as soon as I got out of the Jeep, it's pouring, torrential downpour. So anyway, that happened. So I got those bulbs and I'm going to put them in probably if the rain stops today or tomorrow. Yay, Gail. That's awesome. Gail, that is really awesome. So it's helping. I hope it's really helping learn because like I said, when I do that series, I'm really trying to bring it down to someone who literally doesn't know the lingo. So, all right. So I get to Lowe's. I look, there's no discount. So I'm thinking, all right. So I just poke around and I found one bag of the bulbs left that I wanted of the iris. So I grabbed that. It was only $10 for 40 bulbs, which I thought was really good. And then, of course, I drove around the town. So there's a Salvation Army there. There's another thrift store there. So, of course, I was right there. I had to stop in. So the Salvation Army is where I found the blankets. And then can you see this? Oh, here, let me do this. This stack of stuff, I got all of that yesterday. It's all arts and crafts stuff. A lot of it is for card making and stuff like that, paper crafts. which is cool because I do have a reason to actually make a card right now. First time ever, a really important one. My brother-in-law's mom has passed away. So I actually made him a sympathy card this morning. It came out beautiful. So I'm really happy. Do I have it? If I don't have it sealed yet, I'll just show you the cover. So this is my first real attempt where it really, really matters, right? So let me see it if you can. So yeah, and then on the inside, I just kind of put, I won't let you see what I wrote to him because that's a little, but I just kind of prettied it up a little bit. So yeah, she had been sick for a very long time. So obviously they knew, but it never makes it easier, right? So yeah, thank you, Gal. So I think this will mean a lot that I'm sending a handmade card to them. So thank you, Lori. So that's cool. So it's actually, I'm really having fun with the cards and stuff. And I'm enjoying it. So when I saw all the stuff that I could use, I grabbed it. And hello, Renee. I was wondering if you were going to make it today. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Welcome. I was just telling them about all of my treasures that I found. Good morning, Margaret. Wow, we got a house full today. Hey, everybody, give me a thummies if you think of it real quick. So I went into the Salvation Army. I got all that. I found this blanket and I found another blanket, but it's in the washer. When I say stunning, it is a form of a granny square. Actually, it's in the dryer. It might be dry. It's a form of a granny square, but it's just beautiful. Maybe I can text Mr. Fortunate and see if he'll bring it to me. Hold on. Let me see if he'll bring it to me. Can you please bring me that purple blanket that I showed you yesterday? Then you'll get to meet him. See? That's how it is. But this thing, it was on the rack for like, hi, Beck. Good morning. It was on the rack for like $4 and the ticket was half price. And I was like, I took it down and I was just, I sprawled it out across the whole cart. It's got to be what is it, a full size? It's so beautiful. I was like, I absolutely about to head to the dump. Oh my gosh, Beck. Let me stop the other story first and tell you this real quick before you leave. So we live on a private dirt road and we all share a dumpster that we all pay for. I just got a text from a neighbor that there's a live raccoon in our dumpster. Hold on. There we go. So he had to take a piece of wood and he laid it in there so that the raccoon could walk out. How funny is that? So, yeah. Well, one neighbor is saying, go get a fishing net. And another, I'm like, he's so smart. He's like, I just put a plank of wood in there and he walked out. So he yes, Lori. So, all right, let's see. Did any of you see the short I put up this morning of the river? It is misbehaving quite a bit. But all right, let me finish. So I went into the other thrift store and you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, that's it. Here he is. Da, 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 da. You want to say hello? Come on, over here.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, they can't see you.
That's all right.
That's all right. He doesn't want you to see him. Thank you, honey. All right, look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Let me show you the side because you got to see this. Look at this side right here. Can you see it's raised up? This is so beautiful. Look at this. I was so sad that it was on that hook, but how happy am I that it is in my house right now? So this thing is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so I got that. It is gorgeous. Absolutely. And there's not one thread out of place. It's just so beautiful. Of course, me, I was drawn to the purple right away, but then I just started looking at it and I was, this the detail, I just, oh, forget about it. Someday I hope my work can be that good. Someday. Um, maybe I'll get there. Once I learn to be patient. I'm not a patient crocheter. I need to be patient, and I'm not. And that's what frustrates me. My stuff could be a lot prettier if I slowed down. But sorry, let me get back to the thrift store. That's my point, Gail. Even this blanket is in rough shape. I mean, it's all frayed and everything. It's almost belted. But somebody made that. Somebody sat for hours and hours and made that, and now it has a new life, and I love it. So I went to the other thrift store, and I was looking around. Now that thrift store, it's got more kitchen supplies and more knickknacks and bric-a-brac. You know I like saying that word. But I went around, and it's got some furniture in it. And I went around, and the desk that this is sitting on. So I have a small desk here. Exactly, Lori. It really would be. Don't cut it. Oh, I'm certainly never cutting that one. This one's perfect. I only cut the other ones up because they're beyond repair. So I changed them into many other things, but this one is perfect. So I went around the corner. Now I have a very small desk here, and I was saying to myself just the other day that if I could make an L-shaped desk, I could move my computer and the keyboard, which takes up half the desk area. And this thing was sitting right there, $10. I couldn't get it in the Jeep fast enough. I'm like, yes, please, get it in the Jeep. It was super light, so I picked it up and stuck it in there. But so that was my treasure hunt for, thrifting. So there's another store in town, I think I told you guys about. It's kind of like an auction. They buy all the damaged items, the rip torn, the scratch and dent stuff. Which you guys, if any of you, yeah. Oh, thank you. Would you like this one, Ruth, for your membership? If you would like this one, Ruth, for the membership, I can do that for you. If you would like that. So let me know. Just in case you guys want to know what I'm talking about, Ruth actually became a member of the Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. And, okay. And she gets a mug and a t-shirt. And I can, oh yeah, you have to go thrifting. There's so much stuff. The first thing I look for, Beck, is I go right to the back where all the blankets and stuff are hanging up, and I look for anything crochet. And then I even looked in the stuffed animals because you never know when you're going to find some amigurumi. I love it. So, all right. So I finished my thrifting. There's still 2 places I might go today because there's one up the hill, and they love Fritzy, so I might bring him to visit them. And then there's a Goodwill up the hill. So I finished that thrifting yesterday, and I went to this auction store, and that's where. So some of the cool things here, let me show you. Like most of this was from the thrift store, but I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but it's make your own flowers. It was $1. I don't know what I'm going to do it, but someday I'm going to be like, haha. Things are happening at Kim's house. So yeah, so there we go. By the way, Becky, thank you so much for my Happy Mail. That's actually what prompted me to start making all of that stuff, was your beautiful card. And I don't know, I said it right here, and it's here somewhere. I'll find it after I go through all this. So I'm in that auction store. It was really cool. I did the happy dance right in the post office. The guy there already thinks I'm crazy. So I opened up my mailbox, and I turned around, and his name is Ken. I said, Ken, you didn't tell me I had mail. And he goes, well, I'm supposed to tell you? I said, yes. I said, well, just for that. I said, happy dance, I got mail. And I did a circle, and he laughed right out loud. there was other people in there, and it was funny. I don't care. I love to laugh. So I made myself laugh and him. Anyways, a beautiful handmade postcard, and it's in this mess somewhere. Um, so yeah, some of the stuff I got, check these out. So they're metal scrapbook embellishments, which you can use for card making, right? And all sorts of stuff. And there's 3 different themes. One's family, one looks like ice cream and kids on the beach, and the other one's flowers. So that's going to be really fun. And then little buttons, 3 different color buttons, which will match this perfectly, by the way. Huh. Keep that in mind. So I had a really great day of treasure hunting yesterday. But the main reason I went to that auction store was to get planting potting soil. And I found it. Now, over at Lowe's, the potting soil that I was looking at was about $11 for the same size bag that I found at this auction place for $6. So I'm like, oh yeah, score. So of course, now here I am, I'm by myself, and I'm like, all right, I got to get this in the cart, and then I got to get this in the Jeep. So what am I going to do? Well, those of you that know me by now, you know I'm going to get this done. Nobody's around to help. I don't care. So I lift the first one, and your body doesn't know what it's doing at that point, right? So it's adrenaline. You pick it up and you plop it down. And you're like, oh, I did that one. Well, of course, there were only 2 bags, so I wanted the second one. At this point, my back is like, oh, heck no, we're not doing that. And my brain said, yes, we are. So I got my arms in it, and I got everything I could, and I got it to my knees. So it was on the floor. I get it to my knees. So now I'm in the store squatting with a 50-pound bag of potting soil on my knees. And I'm like, okay, I got to get this in the cart now. What am I going to do? Either that or I'm going to sit on the floor and this thing's going to be on me. And then what? So one last jolt of energy and up I go and just laid it right on top of the cart. Yeah. So Karen, so I texted my friend Lori, who's on here, and I said, you know, those times when you tell the world, I don't care what you do or what you think, I can do this. And then you do it and you realize the world really doesn't care, but your back does. So I could feel it about halfway home. The muscles started tightening up on my back. And you guys, you might not know, but I have metal rods from top to bottom in my back. I had spinal surgery when I was 22, full fusion. I'm not supposed to lift anything, let alone that. So, but I never listen to that. I do it until I can't do it. And then when I can't do it, whatever. So I, halfway home, I'm like, ooh, yeah, it was bad. So I usually freeze, like we'll drink water bottles, the plastic ones. Yes, Karen, that's what it is. It was scoliosis. Yeah. So, that's so funny you have it. Not funny that you have it. It's ironic that you have it as well. And we found each other through here. But, so I was diagnosed with that in 7th grade, and I had surgery just after I had my daughter. So, you know, it's the whole thing, right? So, I usually freeze water bottles. And have a great day, Beck. Great to see you. Thank you so much. So I freeze the water bottles, and I was sitting on them last night while I'm trying to crochet. And thank goodness I did. So it was Tylenol and frozen water bottles. And the funny thing is, when I woke up this morning, first of all, when I woke up at midnight, and I've been up ever since because I couldn't sleep, but when I woke up, my back didn't hurt. My hands are killing me. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? So for some reason, my hands have decided to torture me today, not my back. Who knows? Well, Yeah. So Karen, I was in 7th grade, and you're awkward in 7th grade anyway. And it was way back in the whatever year it was. And what was it, 79, 78, 78, somewhere in there. And so all of the girls in the locker room, you're just in your bra and underwear, and they're looking for the scoliosis. And of course, the gym teacher, I'll never, God rest her soul, Miss Rinaldi, she, oh, everybody come over here. This is what we're looking for. And she had everybody in the class come over and look at my back. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that just wonderful? So anyway, um, oh, good. Well, mine was to the point where I had 72-degree curve in the back and 54 in the top. And it was, so I had no choice. But so yeah, that was how I found out I had scoliosis. And they tried the whole back brace and all that rigmarole, and none of it worked. So surgery worked. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't let it stop me. Oh yeah, it was. And when I say I was awkward in, what was it, middle school? I didn't become this Kim until after school forever. Good morning. Yeah, Sarah, it's just back then they didn't think anything about privacy or whatever. Your girl's in the locker room and you're gonna, yeah, hey everybody, come look. This is what we're looking for. Oh, that's fun. Thank you. Looking back now, if somebody had done that to my kid, they would have had a very bad day. Let's put it that way. A really bad day. But so long story short, sorry, too late, I know. My back does not hurt. It's my hands that are killing me today, but that's fine. I'll find something else to do. I am still looking for that postcard. I'm so mad. I know it's here somewhere and it's beautiful, and it was a handmade postcard. But anyway. Oh yeah. I would, Margaret, if my daughter had come home and told me that the gym teacher had done that to her, they would need a new gym teacher. I'm just saying. Because that's no thank you. No, that's not okay. So yeah, that was good stuff. So yeah, I took it easy the rest of the night, and I think for today I'm not going to push it as far as exerting my back. I'll give it a day's rest. I can do other things like sit here and make hot plates out of a deconstructed blanket. So, oh, I got this. You can hear it. I'm going to make a rattle for my grandson around this. So I'm going to find some cute pattern to make him and put this inside. I know I could buy him one, but I want to make him one. So, oh my goodness. So what are you guys up to? What'd you do all week? I've been yapping at you guys all morning. It's been a busy week. I finished. I showed you guys my my knit set. Showed you that. It is what it is. I finished that. Still working on my poncho. Remember, anybody that wants the pattern, please email me and I will send you the pattern. Remember, I'm new at writing patterns, so I kind of just made this up as I went along. So if you have any questions while you're trying to do it, email me and I will, or message me on Facebook and I will talk to you guys. You did. Oh, Margaret, I can't wait. So now I'm going to have to watch her videos very closely. So when she says she received blankets for the auction, I'll know yours is going to be in it, right? And you started Crystal's 8-point star blanket. Oh, nice, Karen. Nice. I can't start any more big projects until I finish the baby blanket and the poncho. And then I realize I've only got a couple weeks until my first Flea market. Why do I keep forgetting those words? I don't know what. Every time I go to say it, my brain is like, wait, where's the word? I can't find it. Flea market. I'm trying to get a bunch of little things, plus working on outfits to hang up. In case you're wondering, Caitlin is in the other room. She's dressed and ready for the affair. Actually, that's a fib. She's not dressed and ready, but she is in the other. Now, wait, what's a swancho? Tell me, Margaret, what's a swancho? I don't know what that is. Is it like a sweater poncho? Is it a poncho with arms? I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it sounds like something I would like. Oh, it's a poncho with arms? Yes, it is. It's something I would like. Oh, yeah, Karen. How's that going? How big is that going to be, Karen, once it gets finished? Is it going to be like a queen size? Because it sounds kind of big from what I haven't, like I said, I've been so wrapped up in getting things ready for my world. I haven't been able to sit down and do a crochet along. You hold on. There we go. Yeah, Chris, oh, that's pretty big. Margaret, I learn most of my patterns to date. 99% of them have come from Crystal. If they haven't come from Crystal, if everybody doesn't know, we're talking about Crystal over at Bag a Day, which everybody knows because she's Crystal over at Bag a Day. 99% of what I know and what I have learned has come from her. I have ventured out on my own to try a few other things. And I'm teaching myself to read patterns so I can actually use books and booklets that have patterns in them and make them from there. So, do you guys ever wear arm warmers? I wear the sleeveless gloves, but I didn't know arm warmers were such a big thing. Oh, that's funny. Margaret, you made Juan's blanket? Is that what you were talking about? You made Juan's blanket? Yeah. Crystal does make it easy. And that's why the tutorials that I'm doing are actually just like bringing it way back. So I'm certainly not trying to copy Crystal, or Lord knows I could never. But I don't know, when I was first trying to learn crochet, there were so many things that people just were talking like you knew. And I was like, I don't even know. I mean, I've learned a lot in the 2 years. Well, how long have I been on YouTube? Since November. So I've learned a lot in that time, but certainly not everything. Not enough to teach it as well as Crystal, let's put it that way. So I figured I would just start with the basic things. Yes, Juan is a lefty, Gail. So Juan will put up, he's going to put, and if anybody doesn't know, it's Juan the Yarn Addict. He is a lefty. So I think 90% of the time he first puts up the left hand one, and then he'll put up the right hand one. Yeah. Gail, I love Juan. Don't get me wrong. I highly recommend you like stick to one person as far as anything like that goes. Crystal, once you get her rhythm, she's so easy to learn from. So Juan, obviously he's good, but he hasn't been doing it for 10 years like Crystal has. So I stick with her when I need a pattern. The first place I go is I will type into YouTube whatever tutorial Bag a Day, because I know she's got it. The only thing she really doesn't like to do is amigurumi. She's only got one bear up there, which I've made, and she teaches it very well. So thank you, Gail. Maybe someday I'll get a third as good as Crystal, but I like I said, I tried to put up the super easy ones. Like here's all the swatches. I'm saving all the swatches for some reason. We'll do something fun with them at the end, maybe. But I am getting good feedback on them, Miguel. Thank you from you and others that I'm doing all right with it. So I try to watch my cadence so I don't get too sing-songy or too, I don't know, too whiny, too weird. So yeah, so I did this the other. Isn't it fun? Look at how the it looks like they're going through the bottom. Yeah, it's really fun. So I this will be your mug, Ruth. That's cool. Too late. What's too late? Son of a, what did I do? Uh-oh. Oh, my sing-songy? No, quit it. Quit it. So what else? Ugh. I don't know. I'm trying to look around and see what else I can jabber. Oh, ooh. All right. So before I show you this, good morning, Kimberly. Before I show you this, half of you are going to be like, oh, that's really cool. And some of you are going to be like, this is what happens when you get up way too early and you can't go back to sleep. So I had this tray. Okay. And I've always kept it because I'm like, I'm going to do something with it someday. Ready? I made it like a collage. So what I did was I put paint in there and I swirled the paint all around and then I just threw handfuls of crafting stuff in there. Oh, Gail, you did. Thank you. That's sweet. But yeah, so this is my collage of crafting stuff. Do you like it? I know it's crazy and I know it's weird, but for some reason, I absolutely love it. It was so fun. It started out, I was trying to do one of those drip paints. Is that what they call it? But I didn't have the stuff to make the paint drippy. So then I tried stirring the paint and then it all came out like this brown color. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, that's not working. So then I just dropped some buttons and some beads and let it dry for a couple days. It's all dry. I do like it. Of course, it's got dog hair on it. Why wouldn't it? Ruth, do you? That's funny. Now, here's a thought, you guys. Should I find something clear to pour over it and seal it in, or should I just let it be? Because I was not like resin, because I don't think resin's what I'm thinking. But I was, do you think Elmer's glue? Could I pour that over it and have it just, because that dries clear, right? It really was fun. Seal it, yeah, with epoxy. All right. Yeah, I was thinking pour something over it. Yeah. So maybe I will go to Michael's. Oh boy, I get to go to Michael's. Resin. See, Barb, I have Mod Podge. Do you think I have spray Mod Podge, but that's not what I want. I want something thick. Resin. Yeah. All right. I mean, because some of the stuff sticks up kind of high. Like if you can see it right there, how that sticks up kind of high. I just love this. And you know I could never recreate it. So they have liquid resin. And Lori, um, I can't take a sleep aid later than like 10 at night, or I'm not getting up early enough the next morning. And I knew I had to be up and ready for today at 9. So I just stayed awake. Yeah, I usually get if I use like Tylenol PM, I'll be groggy and a mess the whole next day. Sneak it in as dinner. Oh, that's so funny. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning. Welcome. Sleep doesn't. There you go, Ruth. Tell that to my dog, Fritz, because he just sits here just going, because he wants to go back into bed. Even though he's perfectly fine sleeping right here, he wants me to be with him sleeping on the bed. So. Early morning creativity. And I always tell myself when I get up, yeah, because I've been up since midnight. So I always tell myself, all right, get up now and you can go back to sleep around 4. Well, by then I was busy. So I have started, I can't bring the crochet in my room because I can't get comfortable to sit and do it. But I did bring in like a coloring book, those adult coloring books where they're very intricate. And so I brought that in there hoping to get my eyes tired, but no, didn't work. Yeah. Sleep doesn't create. Actually, the problem is also, Ruth, I'll lay there in bed and I'll think, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. And then if I even doze for a second, when I wake up, I forget everything I forget everything. I'm like, oh. And I always try to remember to put something next to the bed so I can write it down, but that never works. So I do apologize. But yeah, so I tried. So hopefully I can remember. I know I have at least 3 videos of tutorials I need to do today. I was going to do a treasure hunt, but good for you, Margaret. No, I don't. See, in order for me to sleep, I need to literally not think of creating. I need to not think or I won't sleep. So exactly, Karen. The second I hit that threshold where I'm into sleep, it's like, remember the Etch-a-Sketch when you were little? And it's blank, and there it goes. So my brain's the Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, I have Etch-a-Sketch sleep. Oh, let me show you guys this. I forgot. Check these out. Fancy scissors. I forgot I had them. I actually used them on that card I showed you. Hold on. 9, but they were 50. This one, that wiggly. This one is squared off, and this one is called Majestic. It's wiggly, but not in much of a pattern. So those are fun. Yeah, so I think I'm going to, the rain has stopped, so we are under a flood watch and a high wind warning, which it does look like it's windy, but I'm looking out and I'm seeing buds on my lilac. Yay. That makes me happy. It's going to make Fritzy happy too, so we can get out there and play. So yeah, I think, oh, maybe you can see, no, the colors still don't look, if I get it closer, can you see this is legit like a lime green. Snow Maiden dance costume. I dreamed it and then drew it. Stop it, Margaret. That's amazing. I do not dream anything like that. Oh, Sarah, that's awesome. I have 3 different colors right outside my window. I have dark purple, light purple, and white. And then right next to it, I have forsythia. So lilacs are my favorite. Well, lilacs were my mom's favorite. So Margaret, I would love it if you would go over to the Facebook group page and put up a picture of that. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Oh, Sarah, don't be. I will bring you out for one of my videos once they come in, and I will share the lilacs with you guys. I'll share this whole row because it goes 3 different kinds of lilacs, and then the forsythia, and then there's come on, azaleas, then there's hydrangeas, and then there's roses. So it's a really nice hedge. And then I have to stop there because that's where the river might take over. So I'll bring you outside for a walk once there's something to look at. Right now, not much. I mean, you can see the green. Here comes another hot flash. Sorry, guys. That's why I dress in layers. Whew, that's better. Oh, my goodness. So yesterday I was in that other thrift store, and their purses and their shoes were all $1, right? So first of all, where is it? Is it? Yep, it's right here. Look at the name. $1. Thank you very much. They just didn't realize it was in there. Somebody just donated a box of purses, and this Coach was in there, so that's cool. But anyway, so I'm standing there looking through the purses, and there's this woman, this older woman next to me. She's looking through the shoes. And then there was another woman about my age on the other side of her. And you know how women chat. So these two were talking shoes. I'm looking at purses. And this one's saying to the older one, oh, those are nice. Look at your skinny feet. Da, 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 da. So, of course, I could have just been quiet, but no. So I said to her, I'm like, oh, I wish I could wear shoes like that. I said, look, I've got these clodhopper feet. And she turns around and looks at me and goes, and she had this British accent. She goes, oh, I see. Yes, you have on orthopedic shoes. I did not have on orthopedic shoes. I had on comfortable sandals, but not orthopedic shoes. I was cracking up. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I bought my purse and left without shoes. Me and my orthopedic sandals. Hey, they're comfortable. I think they're Buster Browns. I'm not even. Yeah, oh, I see. She looks down. The orthopedic shoes. I think the accent made it sting less. But I also have my friend Lori. Every time I see these amazing shoes, I'll send her pictures and ask her if she wants them, because I live with my shoes vicariously through her, because I cannot. Hi, Maritza. I cannot wear those kind of shoes, and Lori can. So welcome, Maritza. Good morning. I hope you have a nice cup of coffee or whatever you start your day. We're talking about women picking on my feet at the moment. It was yarn a minute ago, but now it's just a woman picking on my feet. I think, hold on, they're right here. I think, are they Buster Browns? Let me look. They're very comfortable. No, they're called Cloud Steppers by Clark's. But they're not orthopedic. I mean, they're nice sandals. Oh, yes, orthopedic shoes. No, whatever. Well, I guess it saved me $1, but I wouldn't have worn what she was holding anyway. A little skin. I can't wear a heel at all. These are a heel for me. I'll break my neck on it. So, well, thank you. Right? And they're super comfortable. So I have several pairs like this. If I'm not wearing, I do wear Crocs. And then back when I could, I bought a pair of those UFOs. I don't know if you guys have ever. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning. I bought a pair of those UFOs, and I have to admit they're expensive, but man, oh man, are they the best sandals I have ever. Buster Browns always remind me of back to school shopping in elementary days. Yes, me too. And these are not Buster Browns, but they're that feel. Well, thank you, Katrina. Thank you so much. I was really excited to hit my 1,000 subscribers. And now I need less than 300 watch hours. So I'm working on that. That's really exciting. Yeah, I couldn't believe I hit 1,000. It's really, and some of the channels that I'm watching, you know, I'm like, well, they've been on forever, this and that, da 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 da, and they don't have many more than I do, so I feel really good about it. So, yeah, my goal was 1,000 by May 1st. Thank you, Katrina. That's really nice. Thank you very much. I'm trying. I have a pair of walking shoes. Kuru is the, yeah. So, I mean, when you find a pair of shoes that really feel good, thank you, Karen. I know you have. Thank you. Yeah. So if I could, I would get another pair of the UFOs just in a, because the ones that I have are just like basic slide. They almost look like shower shoes, but they are so, yes, Ruth, it does. If you can take me that see, Lori, see, you could do that. Yeah, I would love to see it too, Katrina. Absolutely. Let me put up. Oh, thank you. Um, I if you just a way to get these if you want. I put up a link. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Do. Here we go. Let me put up some links. So here is our Facebook page and my email address. Do I have my happy mail address in there? I think so. And then I have the link to that Buy Me a Cup of Coffee page. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to Ruth. She is my first subscriber to that page. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Certainly helps with the shipping and handling for everything. Shipping and handling is crazy. Like sometimes it'd be easier for me to just drive it to you. Kidding, that's a bit dramatic, but still. Oh my goodness, if you guys could see Fritzy right this minute. I can't even take it. Hold on. Ready for a field trip? Hold on. Ready? Look at him. Yes, there's yarn on the floor. I haven't swept it yet, but look at him. He's cracking me up. I can't take it. Oh, hold up. Sorry, guys. Don't get motion sick. Here we go. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me get to the Facebook page. I gotta see it, Margaret. I gotta see it. Yeah, Maritza. He is just the. Oh, yay. Hold on now. Do I need to approve anybody on here? Fortunate Creations group page. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. And look at it, matches the tree behind her. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, let me see. You asked to join. I think I can do it from here. I'm not sure if I can though. I don't know. I will approve you as soon as you can. All right, Sarah, have a great day. Have a wonderful day. And remember, we're doing this again tomorrow, just in case. If you want to join us tomorrow morning at 9, grab a cup of coffee and come hang out. Let's see if I hit members. Group activity. I can do it on the computer, but I don't know how to do this. Sorry. I am what I am on this one. Wow. That is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so if any of you have stuff like that you'd love to share, I'd love to see it. Love to see it. And Ruth, I'm glad your replacement mug got there. So I do have to send you an email, Ruth, about the t-shirt. We'll talk about that afterwards, just because it's just for you and me. So, so I haven't gotten back any of my random acts of crochet kindness yet, but they're still fun to place out everywhere. I stick them everywhere. It's really fun. Every time I drop one, I'm like, I'm giggling, you know. So you just never know. Never know when people are going to. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I'm trying, Katrina. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Let me try to do it this way. Hold on. You're going to see me staring at the computer for just a second. Let me see. Do. Here we go. All right. Let me see here. Like new post. There we go. I'm approving. I'm approving, everybody. Here we go. Everybody's approved. There we go. Hey, we're up to 80 members. That's fun. Okay, so I approved everybody. Margaret, I'm still blown away that you dreamt that. I don't dream anything near as incredible as that. That is so cool. That hat is neat too. Woohoo! So, let me know, you guys. You can message me on Facebook if any of you want a mug like this. Just let me know. I would put them up in my Etsy store, but I don't want to pay Etsy, so we can just work it out through Facebook if you guys want a mug like this. So we'll figure that out. But let me know. If not, I'll just include them as oh, you know what? How about I make these specific for the Buy Me a Coffee Club? Right? That's what I'll do. That'll be specific for the coffee club. Sorry, I'm looking at Fritz. His little paw's doing this. Oh, he must be chasing big animals. Escape routes. Lori, I read it fast and I thought at first you said landscape. Because you guys, if you could see Lori's yard and garden, there's not one blade of grass out of place. It's beautiful. So I thought Lori said she dreams of landscaping, but I like that idea better, Laura. Oh, that's so funny. All right, you guys. Well, we've been here almost an hour. You're cracking me up today. So I'm going to see what trouble I can get myself into out in the real world. See if I can talk and sleep. Aw. Fritz was doing that at about 2 a.m. I heard him going, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, what is that noise? It was his little self. Yeah, everybody. So I'm going to let you guys go. I know. Hold on. Hold on, Karen. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. There he is. I know, honey. I'm so sorry. There he is. Say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Remember, thummies on your way out, if you would be so kind. Me and Fritzy are going to go see what we can get into in the world. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Grab a fresh cup of coffee, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye, guys.